What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Two Dope Kitchen. Today we're gonna be doing yet another cheap and simple recipe. We're gonna be doing crepes. So I've decided to do bacon, egg, and cheese crepes, and when I say these joints was absolutely delicious and I know you guys will love it, I'm not lying. So let's just get to it. Okie doke. In a large mixing bowl, we're gonna go ahead and throw 1 cup of all-purpose flour in there. I like to make a bit of a crater so it's easier to add the rest of my ingredients in there. Let's go ahead and crack 2 eggs in. We're also going to use 2 tablespoons of white sugar. Now, if you want to use brown sugar, that's probably okay, but I'm just using white sugar. I'm also adding 3/4 cups of heavy cream, but also use whole milk if that's what you have. We're going to also add a 1/2 cup of warm water and a tablespoon of vanilla. Now, let's mix this up. I'm mixing it up with a whisk, but if you have an electric mixer, a whisk, KitchenAid, whatever you got, a bird mixer, just use it. But the object is to make sure that your batter is completely aerated and lump free. See, it's much looser than pancake batter, but that's okay because it's crepes. And we're gonna go ahead and put this aside for 30 minutes, and we're gonna go ahead and work on our bacon now. I'm going to do this in the oven because I'm making sort of a specialty bacon for this recipe. But you want to make sure you lay it out really nicely, not too excessive. I'm only using 8 slices of bacon here. If they overlap a bit, that's okay. Just not too much. Now, I am pulling directly from Uncle Snoop's cookbook, and I am going to be using his Billionaire Bacon recipe. When I say this is one of my favorite recipes for BLTs and breakfast items, this is one of my favorite bacons to use. So I'm using the Billionaire Bacon for this recipe. I'm going to put the link in the description of the cookbook, but I've received this for my birthday a couple years ago, and when I say I utilize the fuck out of this book, I utilize the fuck out of it. I really love it. But basically all it is brown sugar, cracked black pepper, and some chili flakes. It's really simple, but Uncle Snoop did his damn thing with that bacon. Alright, then we're gonna just put this in the oven for maybe about 15 minutes or so, and boom, we get some nice crispy Billionaire Bacon here. I ain't a billionaire, but damn it if this ain't Billionaire Bacon. Now we're gonna start on our crepes. I'm just melting some butter, maybe like 1/2 tablespoon of butter in a pan, get it nice and hot. I'm only using about 3 tablespoons of batter, which is 3 to 4 tablespoons, which is about a ladle full. I have about a 2-3 ounce ladle, nothing too crazy. Now, as you can see how I'm demonstrating how to deal with a crepe, this is how you have to do it. And if you're using a non-stick pan, you have to use a non-stick pan for this. It's really hard to do it without a non-stick pan, but this is kind of how you want to do it until you flip it. There we go. And if you made the batter right, it should be very pliable. Now let's just go ahead and put those aside. Now we're going to work on our eggs. Now I'm pretty much going to use the same exact measurements for my eggs because I want it to pretty much be the same size as the crepe, also thickness. I'm going to kind of treat it like I treated the crepe batter. Alright, I'm going to season this up with some salt and pepper. It only looks like pepper, but I promise you it's salt and pepper. Alright, now be careful not to let this burn because it is much thinner than a normal egg, so you just want to make sure it doesn't burn. I'm going to also throw some shredded cheese on there. Use any type of cheese, but preferably cheddar or some type of like cheddar mixture. Alright, let's go ahead and throw our bacon on there. Now I've decided to just break it up a little bit in my hands. You could like dice it or completely make them really small, but you know. Let's go ahead and just throw our crepes on top and we're gonna flip it. And now we're gonna roll. It's very, very simple and self-explanatory. It's really, really, really hard for me to say much more because it's that self-explanatory, but we have crepes, guys. Bacon, egg, and cheese crepes at that. This is almost like a better breakfast sandwich. When I say this was probably one of the best breakfast sandwiches I've had in a long time, I'm not lying at all. But enjoy, guys.